We develop as much as possible by ourselves. So all the applications, design, everything is built in-house so far.
The farmers are old, and we help them with autonomous robots. So that would tell us that maybe the customer for these innovations are the farmers. Who are the customers?
Yes. So within farming, again, we are being more specific. So our primary markets are vineyards, orchards, and now we have also taken on vertical farming, vertical indoor farming.
What is the secret sauce of this technology, and what is difficult? Why is it difficult to build it?
I would say for us is a combination of all these factors. Individually, any one of them isn't attractive enough to the farmer according to our findings. You have to hit that real niche. You have to have a good platform that's sturdy, that's really rugged for farming application, have some of these implements, even AI applications on board, and price it right. You have to hit that price point where the farmers are able to get the return on investment within 2 years at the most. Anything beyond that is we've seen farmers don't get as much interested. So that's been our target. And it is hard to basically first understand AI is such a rapidly evolving field. The benchmark keeps moving every month, for instance. And so it's a constant development to outdo your own performance from what you did a month ago. And it's a constant improvement process.
In terms of technology strategy, when you build a system of this complexity, given the fact that AI is evolving so rapidly, do you build a system like this with everything made in-house, or are you trying to outsource some of the, for example, the algorithms using APIs from third-party providers, some of the data infrastructures? So what is the technology strategy for doing something like this?
So we develop as much as possible by ourselves. So all the applications, design, everything is built in-house so far. But we know in order to expand, it's going to be very difficult for us to make 10 implements a year. That's why we have strategic partnerships, and we basically give them all the inputs they require, and connect them with the farmers who will actually be using those implements, and that's where they will develop these technologies that can be implemented. When it comes to computing, we don't make our own servers, we don't maintain our own servers, we just outsource all of this. All our robots are electric. We give the option, because batteries get really heavy, we give them the option to extend the runtime using a gasoline or diesel powered generator on board. So the drivetrain remains the same, electric system. But what we are doing essentially is encouraging the use of renewable sources. For example, you can power that using a solar cell array, for instance. But the other way you can look at it is, okay, we are essentially offsetting the carbon. Instead of having individual engines produce pollution, you're letting a power plant do that. And as we see that carbon sequestering technology is improving, so it's a lot easier to capture carbon from one large power plant than lots of little generators. So it does count in the end, and nothing happens overnight. So we have to start setting a trend where this becomes more and more acceptable, and then a few years down the line, this will all make sense.